morning, y'all. I'm gonna turn these lights on just yet, or maybe not all of them. We'll try this. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, good morning. I hope you all slept well. Good morning. I should go make me some coffee while everybody is coming in here. Good morning, y'all. I haven't decided if I want coffee or tea for this next round of caffeine. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I had to straighten up in here, y'all. This is ridiculous that these rows is coming all the way out, double rows on all of these shelves, except for this one because, well, maybe over there. And then the books down here, and books over there, and books and books and books. Thank you, good morning. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Early body. Did y'all sleep good? Y'all ate breakfast already, so y'all not hungry or nothing? Good morning, Miss Tanika. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'ma just wait. Y'all know. I'ma just wait. But I think we're gonna do some trivia or something, and then maybe read a little bit. Hey, maybe I will go ahead and make me some tea or something. I don't know what I want just yet. I haven't really decided. I'm trying to wait. Good morning. I hope everybody slept well. As I did. You haven't been sleeping good. I told y'all what to get. It's $12. That $12 about to change your life. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to read here in a minute. We're going to do some trivia. Because I ain't going to say I don't feel like teaching, but we're going to do some trivia first. Get the blood pumping. Get your good old neurons firing. So, yes, I was. I told y'all this menopause got my whole schedules off. My schedule be off. They be off. So I'll be up in the middle of the night, sleep in the middle of the day. It's just crazy. It's like pregnancy, but not pregnant. Thank you, Lord. It's just like pregnancy. Cravings, everything. It's weird. Really, really weird. Yeah, I take a lot of naps. Well, I don't take a lot of them, but my naps be like 3, 4, 5 hours. They do. So, your sister going through it now. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. And that's why when people be talking to me about my clothes, don't worry about it. You just need to worry about what's behind me, the books. Everything else, it don't have nothing to do with nothing. It don't have anything to do with absolutely anything. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, we're going to start doing this every morning. What you learn? Tell me something new you learned this week. Because it's Friday. Is it Friday? It is Friday. What you learning this week? Yes, it's Friday. Okay. What you learning this week? I have to make sure the days just go by so quickly. Good morning. Anybody learn anything this week? No. Yes. God puts what you could handle to make you stronger. Good job. We learned about wisdom and shapes. Okay. Who was here for last night's class and didn't know that knowledge of other cultures is power? Good job. Hey, sugar. About Adam and Eve. Good morning, Mr. Jackson. Yeah, I heard that. Things being in plain sight. Good job. Adam was 8 years older than his son. Isn't that amazing? That is mind blowing. Being obedient pays off. It definitely does. I am a living witness to that. Yes. Miss Morgan, to find out, you just have to go watch last night's replay and then you'll know, honey. Good morning. Good morning. That's the easiest way to know. Because you know we talked about a gazillion things. You already know. When a man is treated bad in his youth, he will be happy in the end, baby. Hey, I am a living witness. Hallelujah. Yes, ma'am. You got to be careful what you bring into. Yes. I learned that trusting God doesn't always mean you will see the promises the next generation make. Come on now. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but at least they better off than you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. About these spell books being in children's reach. Come on. I know it's a lot of parents that was like, what the? It's everywhere. And it's so easy for them to grab it up and get it. It was so easy. That's why I do what I do here. Because in the church, they're not even going to think about letting you bring that in there. Y'all want to see something else? Well, to the people that know, who knew here? Let me show y'all something else that be right at y'all baby's hands that you don't be knowing about. If you're new, raise your hand. I don't know. They look like they playing with my live. I might have to go back out and come back in. Is they kicking y'all out? They've been on this BS, man. And yes, I do have the same clothes I had on last night because I only had them on for the whole time that we was on live. And then I went and got in my bed, and y'all know what happened. They went over there on the side. And so I'm going to wear them this morning because I didn't go nowhere. I just sat in the chair. You're new? Okay, Mr. Devereaux. You just hold on a second. I want to show you something. And it is. I don't do nothing. They playing. I'm about to come out of here and go back in. Is they acting crazy over here? I'm going to go out and come back in, y'all. Give me 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes. 2 seconds. I'm going to take that one and get out and go back in. Why don't they like me? They don't like me, family. What am I doing so wrong? I just want the people to know. That's it. That's all. I want everybody to be informed. Ain't nothing wrong with that, is it? Is there something wrong with being informed, y'all? They don't want us to know. They want us to be blind sheep. Okay. They playing, though. Y'all know how they do. Good morning again. See, this is why I need me a tall tree. You see that? If I had me a tall tree, I wouldn't have to do this right here. Got to reach all over, reach around. We back. Got the reach around. Yes, with that. Ugh. I got step stools and stuff. It's ridiculous. Got to keep your tall tree around. Good morning, Auntie. Listen, because they playing again. They not telling nobody. Uh-huh. And they still playing. It's okay. We're going to do what we're going to do around here. Ain't worried about it. We be putting too much truth out. They don't like it. They do not. Yeah, I got my knee brace on because, oh, Jesus, it's a little tight, though. Oh. They playing. It's okay. We're not going to worry about it. I know, Auntie. And they don't like that. The powers that be have caught on. Now I have an echo. They listening. Everybody say hello to the GOV. Say hello to the GOV. They playing on both of my social medias. Good morning, Miss White. I had to straighten up in here, y'all, because there's too much stuff everywhere. I was starting to feel like I couldn't breathe in here. I don't like feeling claustrophobic. You know it's recorded, Miss Naisha. Good morning. All right, so let's get this popping. So, hello, government. Government. Right, the government. Hello, government. Good morning, Miss Joy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so look, for my newbies, if you was able to make it back in here, y'all see these books? These are marketed to your 5 to 5 to 13-year old. These two books, and ain't nothing wrong with them. They're amazing books, actually. Amazing books. But do you want to know what's in the back of these books that's sold at your, or that's purchased and put in the libraries at your baby's school? Who's new and who want to know? Show me. Put your hand up if you're new and you want to know what they be marketing to your babies at school. Because these are kids' books. Y'all want to know? Y'all want to see? Put your hand up if you know. Okay. Let me see what we got here. You want to know? Good job. In the back of this children's books, that's called A Guide to the Wizards of the World, being a true account of wizards in the known worlds. Now, this is a kid's book. You can clearly see the way they make it look. It's a child's book, right, Jessica? Well, welcome. But in the back of your baby's book, I'm going to take you through some of the pages, but in the back of the book that they are marketing to your 5 to 13-year-old, guess what's in here? Hell, Satan. You back today, weirdo? Y'all, I told y'all he was going to become a family member. Hey, cousin. Hey, Fletch. I told y'all he was going to become a family member. He had to come back today. I remember you. Hey, boo. Hey, cousin. Go on and get your notebook and sit on down. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? He's going to be a family member by next week. Come on in and go on and get your pen. Uncle Fletch is back. Hey, everybody say, hey, cousin. I told y'all he was going to be a family member. They always come back. Welcome to the family, sir or ma'am. I don't know if Fletch is a sir or ma'am, but didn't I tell you they always come back? He was here yesterday. Hola, sir. Come on in. You want to get your books ready and your notebook and stuff, or? Yes, I own a 1611 Bible. I own a couple. I told y'all they be coming back for that walk. You know what I'm saying? They be coming back. Yeah, but it ain't the walk you thinking about, though. We be putting something on your head. Don't even trick. Come on back, sir. Come on back. I told y'all. Now y'all see why I don't be wanting to meet people in person, because this just the internet. He got on here talking about hell Satan yesterday. And it came back today. Look at that. You got your pen, sir? You ready to learn? Is that where you came back? Because you're more than welcome to stay. Just don't interrupt the class. I put something on his head yesterday. He laughed and he said he had to go on and go to an appointment. And now you're back today. Just get your pen and come on in. Get your pen and come on in. Y'all be thinking I be playing. Listen here. This is why God has let me lead a life of solitude, because people is a little crazy. Just a little bit. And this is why I tell y'all pay attention to character. You hear me? Pay attention. Yes. Okay, so what I have in my hand. Good morning, Kayla. You've been on my mind. You okay? For the last 2 days, as a matter of fact. 48 hours. You have been on my mind, dear lady. You okay? Good morning, everybody. Give me 1 second. Yes, I'm leaving. Amen. Okay. 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 You've been on my mind. All right. Okay. So, in your kids' book, it's tarot cards. You're welcome, baby. You've been on my mind for real. I ain't been able to shake my keys. I said, hold on. Did you know that these is in your baby's books, tarot cards? What does that say there? Pick up sticks. Remember the kids' games I told y'all that be divination? And we don't know it's occult stuff, so we just go and buy it. But pick up sticks is an occult game. You're welcome. Did you enjoy Adam and Eve? It was real good, wasn't it? Make your toes wiggle. Now you're gonna have to go back and study it. Don't just read it. Y'all remember pick up sticks? Good morning, baby. Or is that too old? You had pick up sticks. Yeah, that's divination. These is in your baby's books. These is in the back of your baby's books that they bring her home from school. An Arabian sage that deals with genies. They tell them all the different types of dragons, spirits, about turtles. Who was here when I told y'all the story? Now, this before I had ever seen any tarot cards, but my older two children in the early 2000s used to have nightmares about turtles in their closet and beetles. And I didn't know that a lot of demons manifest themselves as reptiles, tortoises, and different kind of bugs. I didn't know that at the time. Yes. And then I found out, later that they do. Because a prophet, called my mom. This lady had never been to my house. Never been to my house. She called my mom and said, it's the monsters in your daughter's closet. Them babies is him. The demons are manifesting themselves. And I hadn't told nobody what was going on over at my house. See the word there? Do you see it? Y'all see that first word there? Because somebody said they start them out slow. Do they really? Do they really start them out slow? This is a book that is marketed to 5-year-olds. Do they really start out slow? A Eastern Master? Eastern Star? What's that? Oh. Do they start them out slow? I just got that book. Miss Item. Sure we had it. It's right here. Mhm. This one. She just got me this. Thank you. And this is a book that is marketed to children as well. This one is marketed to your children. It's a Disney movie, isn't it? Well, let's see whose name is on it. Would they search the snake chasing his tail for their D? Oh, that's marketed to your babies too. Heavily at Halloween. Thank you for if you don't know. So in this beautiful book that they market to your babies, they put real tarot cards in here. And and more. Mm-hmm. As long as I make it look like a kid book, you won't care that they're in there saying real magic words and getting real herbs out of your kitchen and practicing spells while you're not around. Oh, because these tarot cards came out of this kid's book. And look what they say. 1577 is when he was living, right? Y'all know that symbol? Oh, we do. We see it when our stuff is running. We see that everywhere, right? 1577 Merlin was living, it says. Oh, okay. Prayed over him, and then you need to look at his toys. A lot of those toys have demonic names and they have demonic faces on them, but they're hidden on the belt, on the knee pads, behind the head. Now look at his toys. And then also, it could be whatever there's something you got in your house too, like a statue. It could be a number of things. But ask God to take him through there, and wherever he say he's scared at, you need to pray over that area. And watch who you have in your house around that baby. Because babies will tell you what they feel and who ain't right if you listen. Look at this. Y'all see it? Glad, the spirits of water. I'm reading this backwards. And some other stuff. Y'all see this? Healing spells, affecting spells. What's this say? Transforming spells and animating spells. So they teaching your babies how to make stuff that don't normally do it move. Transforming things into other things. Healing spells, the four seasonal spirits. Now, if I go to the Testament of Solomon real quick, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? It's going to tell me that Solomon had the power over all of these spirits of the air, the fire, the water, so forth, the earth, and whatnot. Okay. So they're not starting our babies out small for nothing, actually. They're telling the truth about everything. Are they or are they not? So it's tarot cards in here. Let's see what's in the back of this one. A hidden door. And guess what's in this little bitty book right here? Mm-hmm. The book of the heartbeat. Now, who do we know in ancient Mesopotamia that's revered as a goddess that's a heartbeat? Mm. Who do we know? Ishtar. Ishtar. Could that be books from her thing? Because they definitely have this on here. And this is the real thing for witchcraft. This is not a joke. This is real. If your kids draw this in your house anywhere, this is going to be some supernatural stuff going on. In here, they have secret letters. Let each render or apprentice write their name here that is stand as a record for all time. And then they tell you what to say. Do you see this? What happened? Telling the baby where to write their name and everything. They got the most magical word that you could ever write here. And they know kids believe it, and that's part of magic is all you got to do is believe it, the biggest part of it. They show them how to do their circle with all the symbols. Because y'all know these is in our real books. These is in our, this is in our magic, witchcraft, and occult book. Good day. They tell you where the wizards was in the world. They give you, again, the constellations. Now, every book that we looking in, they giving these babies they telling them when the moon waxes and wanes, where the constellations are, where the wizards are, what kind of wizards live there, what they did. And seeing is how we know that magic is real because the fallen angels gave it to us. Then I'm learning mind blowing things from you 3 days in a row. Have you subscribed to YouTube yet, Rashid? You'll want to. And I'm not trying to be funny, but just get you some popcorn and a whole bunch of notebooks. Because if you go over there, you really gonna be not trying to be funny, but God will give you all the information. Look, means maybe look, they're teaching your babies how to talk to familiars, y'all. How to get a familiar. Working with familiars. Should I use antimony with quicksilver to produce gold? Now, where do we know the word antimony from? Where do we know the word antimony from? Yeah, buddy Antoinette. Wrong page. We keep coming back to this. Do you see? Where is it? Ah, Azaziel taught people antimony.
Azaziel taught people antimony and alchemy and precious stones and makeup and how to make bracelets and knives. You see that?
So why, if this is not allowed in the Bible, Enoch is not allowed in the Bible, okay? But we only know the word antimony because we read Enoch. That's the only reason we know the word, right? Because we've studied it and we know that that means nuclear science or chemistry, the changing of things. We know that. And so then we go to this kid book here. Mm-hmm. And right, where was we at here? Give me a second. What's it saying here? But absolutely. And you believe that they keep giving it to the kids, not raw, huh? Okay. I'm gonna show you something else too. Now this. Oh, ain't that our signal again right there? Amulets, talismans, and magical items. Do you see what's here? Do you see it again? This is in a completely different book. Wonder what's hidden in here. Oh, oh. Dude, who knows what these are? Who knows what these are? Who knows what these are? I'm gonna show you what they are. But just so you know that this is a real book, ain't that what that say? Charms, amulets, and talismans. Ain't this the same symbol right here? And this say charms, amulets, and magical items. This say charms, amulets, and talismans and spells. This a kid's book. This this a grown up book. This an adult book. But they sure do got the same thing. I'm about to show y'all what those are. Ah! They are the seals from a spell book. This is a spell book. I do not suggest you buy it. Do what you want. So these are the symbols for different demons. And they're, see, the 27th spirit of boom, 27th spirit of this or that. And they put these symbols right in your baby's books all over the place. The demon symbols of the high ranking demons, their sigils. Where do we know this from? Why is this important? Where do we see this at? And these are angels' names, just so you know. Those are angels' names. We know that from maps. Wonder if that has anything to do with anything. right in the middle of your baby's book with a fleur de lis on top of it. And again, charts, maps, and information. Magic dust. Where to go find this stuff. The different types of pirates. And, oh, look at that. What is that? Chinese. Do you see it? You've seen that? You see that say Chinese? China? You see it? See the words? Well, at least, thank you to all of my family, Auntie, you especially, because you grabbed this for me. We just got a Chinese English Bible yesterday. So if nothing else, I can learn the characters by reading the Bible, right? Get used to seeing them. Still don't believe that they be telling your kids what's real. They give them the business. We just don't be paying attention. They give them all the information. And now y'all understand why I want to study all of the races of people, because they give our kids the information on all of them. They give them real magic. The symbols are real. The words are real. How to do it. How to talk to familiar spirits. They are teaching your children enchantments, incantations. Oh, and divination. Now, I showed y'all the spell book that was hidden in the back of here. I'm going to have to figure out because I always can get this back in here. It don't stay. I'm going to have to take it, right? But look what else is in here. Y'all remember in this book, it was a big set of tarot cards in the back, hidden in the envelope, right? This is a different book. We just showed y'all this one. Now look what's in here. I pull this out. What is that? Another set of tarot cards. Another set of tarot cards in my 5-year-old's book. Another set of tarot cards. A more intricate set. See what it says? Earth, envy, materialism, greed. Oh, wealth, admiration. Why would this be in my 5-year-old? These are all spirits that the Lord don't like and that the fallen angels lived by. The Bible talks about rigidity when spirits get into your body. Don't, whenever a demon come to the surface in a scary movie, the person's moves are rigid. Cryptic like, right? And yet all of those words are written on anarchy, from like the anarchy, or the sons of a tyranny. You're a tyrant. Oh, okay. Solitude, desired results, a crowd, safety, danger, old woman, woman or girl, experience, enjoyment, wisdom, indulgence. Why are these words on my kids' cards that's 5 years old? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15. These are all spirits. Most of them. And they being marketed to your babies. Hidden right in your face because you won't pay attention. So how many people that you think that are saints have these books at their house and thinking it's the kid's book and don't even know it's real magic. Or because you don't take the time to understand that they don't Satan is crafty and he wants your kids. So you won't take the time to learn, so you can't help nobody. Then when your baby start acting out and you don't know what's wrong with them, you say it's mental illness. No, a lot of times they be full of demons. Sorry. The Bible say anything over a single mind is sick. Double-minded mind is unstable in all its ways, which means bipolar, and it goes worse after that. Okay. They teaching your babies palmistry. This is the method for the same for look, crystal ball, bowl of water. Okay, magic mirrors, so scrying mirrors, polished stones. What ain't real? What ain't real? Magical phoenix feather. Pestilence. So look in the news for it to be a whole bunch, like an invasion of bugs somewhere. So that's just 2 books, and we got plenty of them back there that are marketed to your children. Probably over 50 that's supposed to be for kids, but they real magical books. Real magical books. It's an invasion of cricket and locust problems in Vegas. That might be what it is. Kids are being diagnosed with schizophrenia, of course, because they're talking to demons all day and y'all don't care. Imaginary friends are disembodied spirits of the fallen angels' children. That's how they're able to unlock doors and tell them what to do. And then when they don't do what they want them to do, they terrorize them at night. And then you don't believe them, so then the spirits get to stay because the kid gets sad and feels rejected and like nobody believes them. So then the spirits get to stay and grow there and they incubate in your children until they're teenagers. And then all of a sudden there's all of these things happening and you don't understand your kid. It's because you let the demon incubate there. You let them have those imaginary friends that are actually benevolent spirits or malevolent spirits or whatever you want to call it. And they've been here a long time. And they can change form and they can materialize and you give them access to your children because you let them talk to people that they cannot see. And when they tell you I didn't throw it, yes you did. You're the only person in here. Are they? Because you buy them every toy that you can think of so that they stay out of your way so you can go do what you want to do and then don't realize that you're inviting demons into your house because you never took the time to learn why they picked that name for that toy. As y'all can see, while we about to do some trivia, I'm about to go make me some coffee stuff. And we'll go through and we're going to do some trivia so that you can see that names mean something. If you call something's name, it's coming. If you say CERCA, I'm going to say, huh. If my kids say mama, I'm going to say what? Okay? So it's important that you know the names and the words that you are speaking because you could be calling something to your life and don't even understand. Like how we say this man's name every single day. No. OG, OG this. My OG, OG this, OG here, OG here, OG we, OG's, OG Og, a fallen angel. Y'all think they just threw that out there? Y'all think that's just out there for no reason? That's a word. This man's name is called probably God knows how many times daily. The book of OG, the book of Og. That's my, he my, she my. See how quick that happened? I think so, sweetie. Even thought. She a thought? That came from Thoth. T-H-O. They told y'all that hoe over there. That's not what that means. That is Thoth from Egypt. That is his name. And sometimes it has the H and sometimes it don't. You low key? Loki? Yeah, I'm just low key chilling. You're Loki? Loki? Oh, how many times his name get called today? Ooh, I just want me a Sprite, a spirit. I'm about to go to the liquor store where there's wine and spirits, and every spirit got a different name and a different bottle. The genies in a bottle. A spirit in a bottle is a genie in a bottle. And when you go to the liquor store, it says wine and what? The same name they say on your green bottle. They just put an E on it. White liquor make me act like this, and dark make me act like that, and don't let me get a mixer. Ain't that what people say? So the different genies in the bottles make you act a different way. Oh, okay, that makes sense. This is why the Bible say drink, but don't get drunk. Because as soon as you black out, that spirit that was in that bottle takes over. I would have never done that if I wasn't drunk. Oh, and it was probably something real nasty and real bad. Oh, because they appetites are insatiable and they gonna do everything that they can because they want to live vicariously through you when they possess your body. Y'all still love me. I gotta go pee and make me some coffee. Get your stuff. Just gonna get you some coffee. I'll be right back. You just let that marinate. Gonna let that marinate. Let all of that marinate. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. Y'all still love me? Hmm? Ooh, we not on no page. We not on no page or nothing. We just getting ready to do some trivia real quick. Y'all ready? Is we ready? Okay, good job. Let's go. Why is this tilted? This is wrong. What's going on there? Okay. Y'all ready for the first name? Y'all ready? Okay. I'm going to spell it. Arimaspi. 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 And I ask if you have the book, give people time that have to Google time to answer. Don't cheat. I mean, go looking, but let them answer and find it. Good morning, Rika. Yep, that's right, Joy. Who is it? Oh, congratulations, Jess. Hello, nephew. A cyclops. Good job. The one-eyed people. A legendary tribe of one-eyed people of northern Scythia. Where's Scythia? A tribe of one-eyed people. Ancient Greece. The Riphean Mountains. Italy. Huh. Ancient Iran as well. They lived there too. Oh, okay. They were in constant war against the Griffins or the Gripes or the Griffies, excuse me. Oh my God, they had a movie, People of the Hills. And they had a giant man with one eye. I didn't know. Percy Jackson, you get a Cyclops too. Yep. Okay, let's go on. Oh, I need my highlighter. Ain't it crazy how this just be right around? Now, what genetic disorder is linked to this guy? You good. You're never late. Cyclopia. Good job, Antoinette. So there was a real tribe up in Greece, ancient Greece, and all of the people had one eye. Okay? All the people had one eye. And still in humans and animals today, there is a genetic disorder called cyclopia. The Odyssey talks about it.
Hmm.
There's a genetic disorder in humans and in animals right now called cyclopia. Okay. Y'all ready? Next one. Okay. Asan Bonsam. So it's ASANBONSAM. ASANBONSAM. Tell me what he looked like. Asan Bonsam. That's a long one. ASANBONSAM. What did he look like? A vampire lion? A demon? Y'all see them? Okay. A vampire, a ghoul. Okay, so look what it's saying here. It says Asan Bonsam, similar to the Yara Mayahu of Australia, the Asan Bonsam terrorizes mankind from southern Ghana and Togo and along the Ivory Coast of Africa. Although rarely encountered, it is said to look like a human with hooks of iron for its hands and feet. The preferred method of hunting employed by the Asanbanum is to patiently sit in a tree and wait for an individual to pass directly underneath. When this happens, the Asanbonsam will use its hooks to snatch up its prey and drain them dry of blood. When times are lean, it will venture into a village at night and sip blood from a sleeping person's thumb. Did y'all hear that? At night, when it can't find nobody, it'll go and suck the thumb of a sleeping person, the blood. The kid. Come on, Celeria Blue. You knew exactly where I was going. The little boy in Solomon. My class is so damn smart. You is smart and you is intelligent and you is a scholar. Oh, I got a smart class. You hear me? Well, shall we read? Yes, baby. I got me a smart class, honey. They is intelligent and they is beautiful and they is handsome. Yes, they is. Look at them. Everybody give them a hand. I love y'all. Okay, come on. Okay, Dusty. You gonna go to the front of your book and you are gonna look and see. Seeking you shall find. Can't always tell you the page. You see how they already knew where it was in their mind, so then they know they just gotta go to wherever it is, and they gonna find it. Love you. Okay, here we go. Once we just gonna skip. I don't know why I put that there. When the temple of the city of Jerusalem was being built and the artisans were working on it, Orneus the demon came as the sun was setting and took half the wages and provisions of the master workman's little boy. Also, each day the demon was sucking the thumb of the boy's right hand,
So the little boy, who was much loved by me, grew thin. But I, Solomon, interrogated the boy one day and said to him, have I not loved you more than all the artisans working in the temple of God? And have I not been paying you double wages and provisions? Why then are you growing thinner every day? And the boy said, I beg you, king, listen to what is happening to me. After we are dismissed from the work on the temple of God, when the sun has set and I am resting, an evil spirit comes and makes off with half my pay. When the sun is setting, it said at night, didn't it? It said he come when they sleeping, right? That's what that book just said. And here go the Testament of Solomon saying the same thing. Okay. He said, you can see that when my soul is in distress, my body grows thinner every day. This is a little boy. Kids don't be believing. I'm sure he told his parents something was stuck in his thumb at night, but they didn't believe him. They told him he was making it up. So then he had to talk to the king because the king was paying attention. Moving on. When I, Solomon, heard these things, I went into the temple of God and praising him day and night, begged with all my soul that the demon might be delivered into my hands and that I might have authority over him. And then it happened that while I was praying to the God of heaven and earth, there was granted to me from the Lord Sabbath through the archangel Michael a ring which had a seal engraved on a precious stone. All the magicians have a ring. Moving on. Copycatters. He said to me, Solomon, son of David, take the gift which the Lord God, the highest Sabbath, has sent to you. With it you shall imprison all the demons, both female and male. And with their help you shall build Jerusalem with the bed when you bear the seal of God. Now I became so joyful that I continually sang hymns of praise to the God of heaven and glorified and earth and glorified him. The next day I ordered the child to come to me, and I gave the seal to him. Then I said to him, at the moment the demon appears to you, fling this ring into his chest, and say to him, come, Solomon summons you. And come running back to me as fast as you can before he can say anything that would frighten you. Now it happened that at his usual time, the pesky demon Orneus came like a flaming fire to the little boys. Now, what show did we just watch that they put us on to? Where the dude in Arabia came and his hair was tied up and he turned into fire. The Pitu Pitu, or whatever his name was. The Invisible City. And didn't he turn into fire? And when he would show himself to people, wasn't he on fire? Also in the movie The Citadel. Okay. And who in the movie had the book about the demons? Who went in the kitchen and got a glass jar? And started putting herbs in it? The little girl. She read the directions, went in the kitchen, got all of those herbs, followed the directions, and went outside and made a fairy circle and called that demon to her house. Did she or did she not? And the old Hercules movie, yep, from Hades. Hmm. Look like you've been around for a while, huh? Just got a different name in every culture. But you see, he went from coast to coast. Oh, and this one. Okay, so let's finish what it's saying. It says, now it happened that at his usual time, the pesky demon Orneus came like a flaming fire to take the little boy's pay, as was his custom. According to Solomon's instructions to him, the little boy flung the ring into the chest of the demon and said to him, "Come, Solomon summoned you," and started to take off running to Solomon as fast as he could go. But the demon screamed and said to the little boy, "Why have you done this? Remove the ring and give it back to Solomon, and I shall give you all the silver and gold of the earth." Mm. But the little boy replied, "As the Lord God of Israel lives, I will never withstand you if I do not deliver you to Solomon." Then the little boy went and spoke to Solomon. "King Solomon, I brought the demon to you just as you commanded me. Observe how he is standing bound in front of the gates outside, crying out with a great voice to give me all the silver and gold of the earth so that I would not deliver him to you." So here we are over here in giants and encyclopedias and humanoid beings from legends and folklore. And we look up a person that we know for a fact lived around like in ancient Africa, ancient Mesopotamia on the coast, who turns into fire and goes to little kids. And then we just watched a movie recently, The Invisible City, and a couple others, The Citadel, where there is a person that turns into fire, and they like the Nicolas Cage movie, The Ghost Rider, and you could only see him at night. And he turned on fire at night. He was on fire, wasn't he? Yes or no? Okay. So do they be telling us what I told us? Or what? Right in our face. You said it, okay? It's a real thing. You wonder where these writers get their movies. I keep telling you, you don't have to wonder. In the same, all the books your TT is reading right here. All these books, this is where they get it from. They go get old manuscripts, old stories, and sell them to you. They do not come up with names or nothing. They have access to all the old books and all the old libraries, and they go and they get those manuscripts and they make it into a movie. Mm-hmm. Let's do another, shall we? Mm-hmm. Okay. INURAGULLIT. Inaugurate or inaugurate. It looked like inaugural, honestly, a little bit. Like this is where they might have gotten the word. IN as in Nancy, URA, inaugurate. This is crazy. Y'all got it? Don't need to say it again. INURAGULLIT. Yes, black supremacy. Who is it? Uh-huh. One word. Yep. Inaugurate. Inaugural. I have a feeling that might be where that came from. A strong little dwarf associated with foxes. Dwarves.
Can I ask you a question? If all these people never existed, how is it that they have all these names that we can go look up research about them? Hobbits. All right, we're gonna do a different one. This is a long name too. Y'all ready? It's a long name, and I don't know how to say it. Here we go. INU Inug Passu. I don't even know. Look, INUGPASUGSSUK. Inuga Pasuk. Pegasuk. I don't even know. These are some crazy names. You ready? INUGPASUGSSUK. A northern giant. I know these names long. I'm gonna have to have Google say some of them out. Good job, bro, Pat. What we got? An enormous giant. Where do you live? No, this book doesn't tell me that the dinosaurs ate the what? Does this book tell you that the giants ate the dinosaurs and not the meteor? That's not how the dinosaurs died. The dinosaurs died in a flood. Canada. They start talking about his body parts. Who did? Oh, well, let's read it. I'm going to read it in here. It says a giant from folklore of the Inuit people of Canada. He was a gargantuan. Ah, shoot. So he was scared of this dude then. This person. Gargantua. He fell in love with a human woman. Remember, he said his mama was pregnant with him for 11 months. So did he make this story up or did he find an old manuscript? He was a gargantuan, and we have the book of Gargantua and Pantagruel, two giants. See how thick it is? Well, that's a lot of make-believe, isn't it? Do you know where to look? See how that worked out? It's okay, honey. That's his wife's name. How do you even say that? So look, it says he was a gargantuan. He ate whales as men eat fish. And his legs were as long as a man's forearm. Ew! The lights on here. Ew! Wow. That's nasty.
The lice on his body was as long as a human man's forearm. Ew. That's nasty. Ew. Ew. All right. Fortunately, he was of pleasant disposition and inclined to assist fishermen with their catch whenever possible. In one story, when he was wading through the ocean, his wading through the ocean created waves large enough to engulf a village. He picked up the entire settlement and moved it to a safe location. He picked up a whole island and moved it somewhere else. The mountain builders. And didn't they just say that it be these mountains that just pop up in the ocean that wasn't there overnight, and then they call them ghost islands, and then they just go away? How do you move a whole island, they say? They got ghost islands that pop up. The sailors ain't on no map or nothing, and then they just immediately go away. Uh, Oh boy and his wife once tried to swap spouses with a human couple. Wife swap! They don't originate nothing. Now that's crazy, right, Miss Evans? Look at that. It says his wife once tried to swap spouses with a human couple, but the results were fatal for the humans. Feeling so much remorse over their act, they adopted a human child to raise, but it soon began to grow to gigantic proportions. One day, while still a child, it returned to its native village to visit its birth family. Unfortunately, the child was so large no one recognized him, and he was unable to fit into the largest, even into the largest home. And the child returned to old boy and his wife. Myth means traditional story. Y'all ready? Next one, come on. Okay, here we go. Pesino. And we learned about Arsinoe and who she was. Who is Pesino? Or Pesino? Peisinoe. Peisinoe. Pesino. Or Pesoni. A siren. She was a mermaid. Pisoni may refer to two individuals, also called Pasito, one of the sirens. She was attested as a daughter of the river god Achilles and the muse Melpomene. So do y'all think that she was kin to Nereus? Job's brother, who was the father of the Nereids? Half bird, half women. It has pictures from the book with the skeletons. Okay. Hmm. His brother's name is Nereus. Nereus and Job. Okay. It says, Greek mythology, Pesano, or persuading the mind. Although ancient writers do not agree on their names or numbers, it typically is typically one of the trio sisters grouped with. I wonder if these are Job's daughters. Amathea's horn. What if those are Job's daughters? Because Job had three daughters that got the. If Job's brother is the father of the Nereids, then water nymphs. And they got magical stuff, didn't they? Didn't they get something magic from their daddy that was given to them from God? Age 64. 864, page book one. The daughter's inheritance and their father's phylactery. I guess that's phylactery. And they brought forth the estate for distribution among the seven males only. For he did not present any of the goods to the females. They were grieved and said to their father, "Oh, our father, sir, are we not also your children? Why then did you not give us some of your goods?" But Job said to the females, "Do not be troubled, my daughters. I have not forgotten you. I have already designated for you an inheritance better than of your seven brothers." Then, when he had called his daughter, who was named Hamirah, he said to her, "Take the signet ring, go to the vault, and bring the three golden boxes, so that I may give you your inheritance." So she left and brought them back. And he opened them and brought out three multicolored cords, whose appearance was such that no man could describe, since they were not from earth, but from heaven, shimmering with fiery sparks like the rays of the sun. And he gave each one a cord, saying, "Place this about your breast, so that it may go well with you all the days of your life." Then the other daughter, Acacia or Cassia, said to him, "Father, is this the inheritance which you said was better than that of our brothers? Who has any use for these unusual cords? We cannot gain a living from them, can we?" And their father said to them, "Not only shall you gain a living from these, but these cords will lead you into the better world, to live in the heavens. Are you then ignorant, my children, of the value of these strings? The Lord considered me worthy of these in the day in which he wished to show me mercy and to rid my body of the plagues and the worms. Calling me, he furnished me with these three cords and said, 'Arise, gird your and I shall question you, and you answer me. So I took them and put them on, and immediately from that time the worms disappeared from my body, and the plagues did too. Then my body got strength through the Lord, as if I actually had not suffered a thing. I also forgot the pains in my heart, and the Lord spoke to me in power, showing me these things present and things to come. You got that? Now, who's watching Once Upon a Time? If you watching Once Upon a Time, that's going to be very valuable to you. Mhm. So it looks like God had some amulets of his own. And that's why he was mad when the angels, book one, that was Testament of Job, Miss Derrick. I'm going to rewatch it now. I have. Yes, please do. It's going to make so much more sense this time around. You're welcome. Seeing as how we know they changed their names in Greek mythology. And then think about this. Charmed. How many sisters was it in Charmed? Is it 3 in Hocus Pocus too? 3, 4. Okay. Is it 3 witch sisters in Hocus Pocus too? Mm. The power of 3. All right. Yep. And in Percy Jackson. Okay. Let's do one more. But we got to do 2. Clear. I'm about to highlight it down. Y'all see it ain't nothing highlighted on this page. I'm about to highlight it now that I'm about to show y'all. Mm, mm, mm. And then, oh my God. Look, y'all. Oh, what name is that there? The book I just showed y'all. And it said that this dude lived in 15 AD. AD 1494 to 1553 compiled the lineage of the giants. His list Pantagruel, all meaning all thirsty. As the son of a gargantuan, his mother Betabek died while giving birth to him during a drought. The height of Pantagruel is never given. Although a giant, he was short enough to sit in a classroom and to travel by ship. Yet tales claim he once used his tongue to protect an army from a violent storm, and had an entire society living in his mouth of which he was unaware. Additionally, it was said When he passed gas, the earth shook from 29 miles all around and produced 53,000 men and women each, creating a race of pygmies. What did it say? 1494 AD. Didn't I tell y'all this be history and not mythology? Didn't I tell you this be history and it's not mythology? Because they can give timelines and dates. So let's go here. Who was alive? 15 to 4. Okay. So the Ottoman Empire was going on at that time. Aragon, Denmark was started. Sweden was going. I'm trying to find a name we know here. In France, all the Louis and Henrys had started. There was kings already. Scotland was popping. I'm trying to look for a name that we know. Joan of Arc was alive around this time. Joan of Arc. We'll use her. Wow. Trying to see if there's any other names that I know. Muhammad II, Solomon II in the Ottoman Empire, Amaras, Orkin, somebody named Urban. Didn't know that that's where they got that name from. Wow, so that's where the name Urban comes from. That's pretty cool. Ferdinand discovered America around this time. Ferdinand. Huh. Ferdinand. So at the same time that Ferdinand was alive and discovering America in 1500 AD, there's a guy that was doing the lineage of the giants. So there were still giants in the 1500s. In the 1400s and the 1300s. Oh. Right around the time that Joan of Arc was living. Now you see why you gotta have all the books. You need more than one. It's not gonna work with just one. You can't study effectively with just one book. So remember when I told y'all this is the lineage of the giants? It's a lineage of some giants. I had told y'all this, we studied this before. But I told y'all, how are they studying lines of Greek gods unless they really lived? And we know they did because their lineages are hidden in mythology. The lines of their children and where they went and their migrations out of those areas are all hidden in mythology. But every time we look it up, we can find the exact place where they lived, what time period they lived in, and everything. Stories about them connecting with other people from other cultures and nationalities or whatever. So as y'all picking it up, y'all got what I got now? Well, I'm saying when you go get these books, the study is not just, oh, okay, I'm going to get online. You can go find a book and actually read the stories of what happened. One word leads us to a whole bunch of other giant names and other giant stories and all of the above. Y'all know I don't too much mark these, but yeah. The War of Gargantua in 1966. There was a movie. Okay. Yep. I think I'm about to go take a nap. I know it's Friday, but I think I'm gonna take me a nap. I ain't ate nothing either. I need to find something. That's why they put it in so many different books to hide it, thinking people won't seek it out and put it together. Come on now, and that's why we do what we do around here. I know. I need to go take me a nap. There'd be a lot of mental energy I be exuding over here. Sometimes I just be needing to lay down. And we've been having some crazy classes. They've been a lot of information, and y'all be making me go all the way back. I be having to remember what book. I ain't seen it in 10 years, and I got to remember where it's at. That be taking a lot of my energy. Trying to remember where I seen it at. When you see me blinking, I'm computing, damn it. I am computing. I know it's in 3 books. I just have to remember. Okay. Yes. I be trying to remember. Good day. You're welcome. Hopefully y'all go looking for some more stuff today. Yes, like a computer. I be trying to remember which book it is in or which few books it's in. So I love y'all. And we will have a little bit later. I'm just about to get up and get moving. I didn't wake up till late, so I'm just getting up really and getting moving around. I've been up, but I straightened up. Had to come in here and get all this stuff off the floor. So I'm about to get my day started, y'all. But I've been trying to do class before I get busy doing other stuff. So at least y'all got some in the morning and some in the evening. Fletch, if you still here, I hope you enjoyed the class, honey. Welcome to WOIU family. You don't gotta be shy. You do not have to be shy. Come on back. Yeah, Fletch came back. He came back today. I told you I was gonna come back. So if you in here, buddy, hey bud, go on and get you some books. Yeah, see you later, Uncle Fletch. Come back 3 days in a row, baby. He hooked. I'm telling you right there, the 3rd time's a charm. Let's do it. Yep, y'all got a new uncle. His name, yeah, we love you too. I love you too. We got a new uncle's name, Fletch. Hey, hey, cousin. Let me stop, but it's true. Yeah, he came back, Tom. He's back. He's a family member now. I told you he was going to be. He might change his name now. He might change it to something else so we don't know who he is, but yeah, he came back. I love y'all too. Bye.